Yo, what is going on, my dudes? How's everyone doing today? Hope everyone is having a great Saturday night on the Thanksgiving. Dude, I just teleported like 4 or 5 months back in time, dude, on the Valentine's Day, dude. I've just been alone today, just by myself, making love to the code, we making some love to the fucking codes, brother. Ooh. But yeah, dude. But so I actually am picking up my girlfriend at the airport in a couple hours. But in the meantime, I wanted to get some work done. So here we are. Holy shit, dude. I'm looking at myself in my webcam thing. God damn, your boy looks terrible. I had my hat on because I was out today for a few hours, and like, look how flat all my hair is at the top of my head because of my hat, dude. Holy shit, that looks terrible. Anyways, it is what it is, dude. I got this new cart from Iris Labs, dude. The Phantasm. I went out of my way to get this today because I've heard some really good things. I'm just gonna get right into this shit. It's funny how I keep seeing complaints. When I was looking at this product, people kept complaining. They're like, oh, what the fuck? I can't get into it because of where the stickers are. So like, it makes you like, forces you to ruin the box. Brother. What? Okay. Skill issue? And yo, shitter me timbers though. What the fuck is going on here? Hello? Maybe I'm the retard. What's going on here, dude? I can't get this shit out. Oh. Okay, there we go. Wait. Oh, nice. My thing just got shot flying across the fucking room. Fantastic, chat. Well, the shit hit something because there's now a little part out of it. Okay, anyways, doesn't fucking matter. Jesus Christ. Could they make this like not a pain in the dick to get out though, Did I like do it wrong? Like, I swear I didn't do it wrong. What in the fuck? Yeah, I don't know. Anywho, we have the cart. Need to this one's still got a little bit of shit in it. Let me just get the attachment off this one. Oh fuck. Okay. It's like first time trying this one, With a nice gold adapter at the bottom. Holy shit, dude. Feeling bougie or something. Alright, that should be on there nice and tight. It's time to go in, motherfucker. All right. What the fuck? Bro, I swear to God, I just felt something, like something came out of this into my mouth. What the fuck? What? Okay, something is not right yet. It's not working. There we go. Needed a rethread, I guess. Okay. Holy. Oh yeah, that's nice. It's got a nice taste. Nice and smooth. Big Peen, living the dream. All right, chat. So what we're doing today, now that we have time, got some time for everyone to come in to chat. A bit of a short stream. I got to go in about 2 hours. So what we're probably going to do is I won't have time to fully get into like finishing planning the website and stuff. But one thing that keeps popping into my mind is like we should try getting the Twitch shoutouts remade. And maybe that's something that we can get more work done in a 2-hour time span. So that is probably going to be the task for the mini stream. And then if I come back later tonight, we'll continue work on the website. Holy shit, that beard. Yo, what up, Law Dog? Thanks, man. I'm going full Gandalf up in here. You know, it helps me with coding. I get like plus 10 intelligence. How's your night going? All right, so we got to create a new repo now. Well, okay, there's two maybe this is something we talked about with ChatGPT, right? So either we can, because this is going to be another tool that lives onto the website. We're just thinking about repos. Oh man, we're always thinking about repos over here, man. Okay, getting it up, pushing, pulling, all the good things up here. Branching, dude. Yeah, I bet you if you're like talking about this stuff to like somebody who's like never heard of it, like not technical, they're probably like, what the fuck is this guy like even talking about, dude? He's like pulling his shit in there. It's like, oh yeah, dude, I'm just tugging my shit, man, up in my room from the origin. Oh. All right, so yeah, I have no idea what you're talking about. Wait, so are you like a developer or something? Seeing as you're in the software and development section on Twitch, or are you just like checking it out, vibing out? Not a digital forensics guy. Oh, okay. Yeah, I assume if you don't really I assume for digital forensics, you wouldn't really need to mess with GitHub or anything like that. That's more for like if you're like doing code and, you know, stuff like that. But yeah, pretty much when you like upload code to GitHub, you're pushing it, and when you're like retrieving code from GitHub, you're like pulling it. And then when you want to make like a secondary like kind of branch off the main code, it's called like branching code. In file systems have become very intimate. Oh hell yeah, dude. I guess you could like, I guess with like digital forensics, you're more like you could like really get down deep in that shit, eh? Like into like people's hard drives and like all that kind of stuff. Or like encrypted data and shit like that. Start by learning how to translate binary to hex. Oh, that's cool. Yeah, I did some stuff like that when I was in college in my computer engineering course, and I was not too fond of the fucking conversions, or doing like the base 10 conversions and like the binary and stuff like that. It's like, goddamn, dude. I'm gonna just let the computer handle that, you know? It's like, I'm not a calculator. Let me, okay, so the project that we're gonna be redoing is the one I did before with the Twitch shoutouts and clips. But the only thing is, the one before was kind of shitty because it always made you have to refresh the tokens, and it was some like kind of jank web app that I like forked from somebody else on GitHub and tried to like improve it myself, but it wasn't the best implementation. So what we're going to do is actually remake it ourselves and do it better. Oh shit, and do it better. And then we're probably going to integrate it into the website. I mean, I guess I kind of have to make the website a bit first. Oh, it's the same with you. Yeah, you have to know how to do it, but then the software does it. Okay, yeah. It's like the same for us. It's like they like teach you how to do it and test you on it, but then it's like in the real world, it's like, okay, I'm never doing this, you know? It's like I've never once in my entire life converted like a hexamal to binary, or like vice versa, or like base 10 shit. I think there was, if I remember correctly, there was even like one jank. Dude, what is like base 8? I remember there was like base 10, and then there was like base 8 or something like that. And like the base 8 was just a pain in the ass. Oh yeah, the octal. Yeah, motherfucking octal, dude. Yeah, I was not a fan of all the conversion stuff, let me tell you that. Sorry, the ad hit. Oh, I was just talking about how like it was pretty much the same for me. How we were taught all that stuff and tested on it, but then like in reality, like in the actual workforce, you like never need to know any of that shit. Like, bro, who's like converting like binary to like base 10, or like or like, you know, like to hex, or like to octal, or like just like stuff like that, you know? We're like doing like 32 point floating bit integer or no, floating point numbers and shit like that. It's like, damn, dude. Like, I remember they taught us how to like, I can't even explain what it is. It was pretty much, they taught us how to calculate the like structuring of like the 32 point floating integer, like floating bit number or some shit like that in one of our courses. And like I sucked at it because it was confusing as hell, and I'm like, dude, there's no way when I'm in the workforce, I'm ever going to have to do this, like, ever, dude. And lo and behold, I've never even seen anyone ever do that. Like, even like a higher up or like a senior developer or any, like, I've never even seen somebody ever do shit like that. It's like kind of feels like a waste of your money when you're like in college. I'm just like testing you on this arbitrary shit you don't even know. But then again, when I went through my course, like half the stuff that I learned in my course was like already pretty much becoming outdated, like as I'm graduating. So it was like, oh, nice. But the good thing about being like a developer, like computer engineer, is like you essentially build the skills to like keep yourself like up to date, right? So like me, I just like learn new languages or like the new tech and all that shit, you know. So okay, so there is some things here. We got in Next.js. I would love to learn Python. I just don't have a use for it anymore. It's funny you say that because I too was like, I want to learn Python. So this project that I just finished, my first streamer tool, well, one of my streamer tools that I'm making for my suite. This is all written in Python. Like this entire project is in Python now, and I didn't use Python or like know Python before, but I pretty much just like with the power of like AI, I got the AI to like help me code, and like I reviewed all the code, written my own code, pretty much just like learned a good amount of Python in this one project, which is pretty nice. It's actually nice because Python's pretty chill with like in terms of syntax. That's why like I don't like I'm used to like like Java and C, and those languages are a lot more like anal on syntax. Like Java is probably like the worst language that I've ever used for syntax because it's like giga anal on like the syntax. This is more chill. Like it's just like, and if anything, it's like more simplistic, which is nice. But yeah, we got this whole app running. It actually still runs. I fixed the bug where it okay, so it even says no markers found to the last stream because we're currently live and I haven't made a marker. So I'm just gonna make a marker in chat. Marker test for strum. All right, so we got that marker up, and now if I do it again, but like you saw that like I'm still authenticated, chat. Yeah, we fixed that bug. So that just proves it's like totally ready to go. So now I just got to build the release for this, like the package for people to download, and then people can like download this to use it, which is pretty cool. But now if I fetch it, now it says one marker because I made a marker in the chat. So if we go to the output, see, so stream today, test for strum. Hell yeah. Bay retired. Oh man, that's chill. So I'm speaking to an older fellow right now, a wise person. How did you or at least I'm assuming that, unless you by retired you mean just changed careers. Well, that's cool though. Did you work in the digital forensics like your entire like thing, or was it something that you just like eventually landed into and was like, yeah, this is kind of like what I enjoy doing type deal? For me, I kind of didn't. It's kind of weird how I fell into what I wanted to do because I've always been good with computers and tech, but it wasn't like what I actually wanted to do. I wanted to go into kinesiology to be like a sports physiotherapist or like a personal trainer. But when I applied to college and university, the course that I wanted to filled up. So I was like, just fucking pretty much was like, okay, well, if the course that I want is filled up, might as well just go into what I'm already good at. So just did that instead, I guess. That was the police. Fuck the cops. I'm taking my fucking omega-3s and omega-Ds and caffeines and allergies and try to stay on that supplement, you know, get maximum brain wrinkle power going on. All right, so like I was saying, let's go to our so the front end that we were looking at yesterday was Next.js. Now, I've never personally used Next.js, but it's a React framework, and I have used React before. So I'm hoping that it's not too different. Maybe we can figure it out. Let's see, like, what is so good about Next.js? Maybe we can let me go to the ChatGPT Tizzler here. Let's try and break this down. So originally, when I talked about this months ago, when this was just an idea, so I like to further ideas of creating a website to host streamer tools. Dude, it's funny how I've literally been like concocting this idea for probably like 6 months now, and I'm finally putting it into execution, dude. Like here, I literally was like brainstorming and shit, and then life kind of just took me away from it. So like I didn't really get a chance, but now I have like time to kind of just go full in. So okay, so so let's go to our Obsidian notes. So this is for the website. Next.js for the front end. Sorry, Chan, I'm having a fucking brain fart. Okay, so we got back end here. I'm also really liking the Obsidian. We set this up on stream yesterday, and have been pretty much using it for our notes now, but I like the way it all looks. All right, so we're gonna go front end hosting. I messed up the syntax. Okay, front end hosting. The fuck? So what's the difference if you only do one of them in front? Versus having two? I guess I'll eventually figure it out. Jobs. See, I don't like how it auto does that though. So you can only use 2. So I think it's literally just for embedding purposes. Because if you use 1, it doesn't work. But if you have 2, wait, 1? Oh, it does just work with 1. Oh, sick. Okay, nice. Crown jobs. And pairs well with all right, so for the way that we're kind of setting this out right now, probably gonna do front end with next.js unless we figure out another thing. Let's kind of separate this a little bit here. I feel like it's a bit just a little bit too crowded. For our back end, we can just take that out. Cool. Okay, now everything's kind of sectioned off here. And because of the way that we have it laid out, we can have the sections like this, which I think is pretty cool. NGL. I'll just keep them 1 backticks. So what do you guys think in chat? It's probably better if this is going to be a streamer tool utility. Oh, you guys can't even see. It's probably better if it's going to be a streamer tool utility for us to essentially have Twitch login. And I think that may as well be the only login, right? That way we can just keep it simple. We don't have to implement multiple multiple logins and stuff. You know, we got to figure out our back end. Tailwind CS widely used the utility first approach where you compose styles via classes directly in markup. Okay. So one thing I want to see is how can I link this to this? got to be a way to link those two things, right, chat? Is there like a linking notes and files? Or internal links? Learn how to link to notes, attachments, and other files from your notes using internal links. Oh, I see. All right, that's easy enough. I remember Netlify was also another one here. I wonder if there's a way for me to just do this and then... Oh yeah, okay, wait, that's perfect. And then can I... take away this graph view? Oh, huge. Huge. Okay, so get rid of this too. Oh, dude, now, dude, the setup, efficient. It's double column setup. Wow. Oh my god. Holy shit, that Costco hot dog I ate earlier is kicking my ass, let me tell you that. Thing is just PvPing my stomach trying to come out. Oh, what the hell just happened? Oh, what the fuck just happened? Everything just closed. Oh my god, I gotta open up all my shit again. Gotta redo this. Yo, what the fuck? Fucking dickweed, man. Okay, back end, and then we're also gonna need a section for we got backend hosting, CSS, front end hosting, Vercel. The fuck? Yep. I'm gonna crash out. How do I make a second thing of this? Okay, chat. There we go. But like, why was that such a pain in the ass? Is the real question. Okay, so Shift Enter brings you here. So then I can do this and go boom. Bro, what is going on? How the fuck do I format this properly in this goddamn note-taking app? Give me a second here. Okay. Go back to the documents here, man. Figure this shit out before we start to get upset. What the hell's going on here? Okay. Those are code blocks. Man, having problems with the fucking thing. Is my thing shitting out? What's going on here? Okay, so I'm doing it how I'm supposed to do it, but it's just not working for me for some reason, and I don't know why. This is some fucking crazy shit right here. Holy fuck. One of the people told me that that shit was stealthy and hits you hard out of nowhere. True and real. I feel retarded now. Alright. Well, we have finally synergized with what we truly are. And this is pissing me off. This should be a 2. Okay, you fucking wanker. Feel like I shouldn't have to be telling it how to do its fucking shit. Okay, so there's Netlify, Vercel. Can this thing stop being retarded, man? Like, what? Why is it doing this? Uh, uh, oh, uh. Your boy's about to crash out. Like, what is going on here in this fucking editor? Okay, yes. So, like, if I want to do this, have a point. Okay. And now I want to just fucking... No. I don't know what's going on, bro. Like, what am I doing wrong, chat? Can somebody tell me? Because I honestly have no fucking clue. Like, is this shit just not formatted properly? Oh wait, I think that shit just wasn't formatted properly. Oh fuck. Okay. Oh my god, dude. I just had a fight with, like, the universe, man. Like, I feel like, dude, let's go. I just 1-0'd the fuck out of my editor, and I won, dude. Yep. Yo, it's working how I intend it now, dude. What? How did it get so scuffed? No wonder why it was a bit of an issue. Oh. Oh, shit. Oh my god, wait, but now they're not under this. See, that's the problem. Brother. Airplane Wi-Fi sucks, but I'm here. Yo, what up, Barry? Dude, I'm PvPing the fuck out of this editor right now. Like, I don't know. I'm gonna break my computer. I want this under this. Bro. I am about to go fucking insane. Dude, okay, so I'm trying to make a list in Obsidian, and for whatever reason, whenever I have the Vercel, oh my god, I can't even speak. Sorry, I don't have my headphones on, so I can't hear you, but I just wanted to pop in and say hello. Hello, hello. So I'm trying to make a nice, proper looking list in Obsidian, the note-taking app. And whenever I try to add another technology under Vercel, for instance, like to complete entry 2 in the list, it continuously keeps separating the root from Vercel and creates its own list. So when I click to minimize the entire front end section, only the Vercel bullet gets minimized and the other two stay. For whatever reason, I cannot seem to get the other bullets under the proper formatting. I have attached a screenshot. Please help me before I go absolutely insane. I understand frustration. The standard markdown numbering parsers get confused by the eye. Change your numbers to use periods instead of parentheses. If you hit enter twice, are you fucking serious? There's no way that it's because of this. Like, there's just no way, dude. I refuse to believe that that would be why. Yeah, like, what the fuck? I properly break from a sub item to enter a new. Like, this is the problem. I can't. Like, bro. What causes when you hit enter after a sub item, the app assumes you want to keep making more sub items. Oh, the app, I'm done with this list. You have to outdent. Here are the 3 easiest ways to do it, depending on how. Shift plus tab. This is what I tried to do. Didn't fucking work. Okay. Shift plus tab. Why is this so scuffed, though? Dude, you fucking hoe, man. Shift tab. Okay, just delete this. Just fucking delete my entire life. Why don't we? Like, let's just delete my entire fucking life from existence, dude. I don't know. Like, this is ridiculous. These fucking dog shit apps, dude. Still didn't work. maybe it did actually. Wait, I think it's because, okay, wait a second. Let me go underscore. Wait. Wait, what the fuck? Okay. Dude, I don't understand this shit. Like, what kind of fucking dog shit note-taking app is this where you can't even do the most basic, like, functionality, bro? Like, I just don't understand. Like, shit is just fucking crazy, you know? Again. Yeah, I just wasted like probably like 15 minutes. Just like getting fucked by this dog shit editor. When like this is literally why I didn't want to fucking switch from just Notepad++. It's unreal. So let me guess, this is all under Vercel, right? Don't know why I have to do like fucking on anymore. Holy shit, okay. I finally... Dude, Jesus Christ. That was ridiculous. I'm gonna keep it a $1.50. Like, what is wrong with this editor? Why is it such a pain in the dick to do, like, the simplest thing? Like, there's no way, right? Oh, now this thing just totally fucked what I was working on. Yeah, that's nuts. Did not enjoy that, let me tell you. Like, I'm trying to see if I did something wrong, but like it doesn't even seem like it. See, it says that it should be under the first letter of the other one, pretty much. Mine are like giga far away. Well, it's what it is, chat. Now, can I put like an image? I put images into holy shit, I've already been live an hour. Bro, there's no way that like this entire stream has just been me fucking with the editor, dude. Like what? Copy and paste. Oh, okay, so I can just copy and paste the shit into it. Oh, nice. Wait, that's actually OP. So I don't even have to type this out. Hold up, wait a minute. Okay, let's try this out. Cloud hosting for backend tools. Okay, let's try that. We're learning Obsidian chat. Control paste. Oh shit. Wait, what? Hey, let's go. Okay, so we can fucking go full lazy mode. We don't have to type shit out. Oh my god. Website to post. And for now. Easy. Okay, this is the old shit, so let's enemy timbers. Wait, it has to redo this? Oh. Wait, Gemini didn't have to do that, right? Yeah. So if you do a deep research, this motherfucker goes back into it each time and like... Oh, kicking my ass. Yeah, I don't need to do that. Okay, let's just ask it some questions, chat. Let's just plan out a text back manually just by talking to our Clanka bot here. Let me switch the way this is so you guys can properly see everything here. Not sure what happened to the previous deep search report, but I downloaded for archival. Here it is for context. We're gonna go into this bad bitch right here. Gotta go to my hard drive. Gotta go to the D, dude. What you know about going to the D? She liked the D in me. What? Meow is right, kitty. Meow is right. When she gives me the D. And by D, I mean the deep research. Give me that deep research, baby. Pop that shit up. Hit me with the 1-2 buckle my shoe combo. Oh my god, it's been moji baked. Wait, this is obsidian. Oh. Okay, this should be the right one. What the fuck is this talking about? We're just gonna toss this back into our brother here. let's go step by step throughout the classic web developer tech stack and discuss. Let's go step by step through the classic web developer tech stack and discuss our options for the streamer. Starting at the front end. Previously recommended Next.js. Can you provide project? Can you provide any alternatives that would also fit the bill? Yo, do we hit this guy with the deep research for this? Or do we fucking... just do a thinking? I know thinking's pretty good, but is deep research just like an extra like elevated level of thinking? I'm not sure. What happens if I select deep research now? Is it going to tell me that I need to go into another chat? Oh no. Okay, let's give it a deep research here. Let's just see, dude. See what it comes out with. Fuck it, just go for it, brother. Oh man, he's clanking off right now. This guy is clanking the fuck off right now. Because I'm thinking like... Well, honestly, I haven't made a website in a long time. I'm kind of outdated on the newest technologies. I'm not gonna lie to you, dude. I've never even heard of Next.js before. Like the last thing I made a website in was just basic React. When React was like the newest bloke on the block, you know? Everyone wanted to be a React boy back then, or like an Angular. It was pretty much like an Angular or a React angle. Summarize why Next.js suits a streamer tools site. Event 7 Crondoc. Yo, cronies. Nutty.gg. Quinn69.gg. What the fuck? What is this thing? I asked it about front-end technologies, and it's talking about the Office of the Privacy Commissioner of Canada and the European Data Protection Supervisor. What? What is my man going on about? Like, what can R2D2 chill out, bro? Ooh, super bass, she's super bassy. Oh. Well, how's everyone doing tonight? We got a bit of a chill time now. As the bots doing bot things. I guess while this does this, I can also did we even read this last night? I don't think we did. Dynamic tutorials and use cases. True. Wait, what the fuck? This is already done? Dude, this thing is just not even working. Like, the fuck? I restarted it. You guys can't see it, but there's thing like under my thing that says creating document, and it was like creating document for like 10 minutes and it just wasn't working. Like, the hell? Yo, what up, Spider? How you doing, my dude? Oh shit, here we go. Deep research. Okay, let's download this. For shimmer to upload, them must serve both marketing pages and an authenticated app area. The subscription gating. Another day gone. What the fuck does that mean? Is that like a good thing or a bad thing? Sounds kind of like a gloomer angle, dude. Just like, oh shit, dude, today was just another shitty day. I hope it wasn't a shitty day for you. Brother, I got this new cart today that I've been looking out for, wanting to try for months, but the stores near my house never had it, so I drove a little bit farther than usual to a store that did have it in my city. This shit's hitting pretty nice. Oh yeah, by the way, I finished my. Do you ever because I don't know if you like edit videos and shit like that off of your content. Do you ever use the Twitch like markers functionality on your stream? Like, do you ever create Twitch markers? Because if you do, I just finished writing a program that's like a utility for it. So you can like fetch your markers, pretty much automatically download them after your stream, so you don't have to like go into the Twitch dashboard and all that shit, and like if you forget, you just like lose them. You don't use it. Oh, I see. Dude, I'm making a hub of streamer tools. Pretty much trying to like think of ideas of like things that I can, like tools that I can build that would be helpful for like streamers and like video editors and shit, and like pretty much just like content creators in general. And I want to make like a big suite of tools essentially. So I'm trying to, right now I'm brainstorming making the website because I already made a couple tools. So I want to make a website to start hosting that shit, so that instead of having to go to like a just flipping out the cat litter behind me. But yeah, I'm gonna like have my own website and shit, and then I might charge. I'm gonna have like a lot of this stuff is free, like the basic shit, and then I'm probably gonna charge like a premium subscription for like the more complex tools, like the ones that like require like, you know, shit on my end, like server hosting and stuff like that. Like this tool right now, if you install it on your own computer, it's totally local. So I'm going to release this for free. But would you shut the fuck up? What is going on? What, man? You're tripping out. Dude, my cat took a shit and like he's just going ballistic now, running around the house, attacking shit, like screaming. It's like, bro, what is this cat doing, man? like it's like he's like, I have shit. Now I will cause chaos throughout the lands. It's like, nice, dude. Congratulations. But yeah, as I was saying, this is probably gonna be free, of course, because it's just like first tool. You know, I want people to like. I pretty much built this for myself. So yeah, I'm also gonna. I thought I'm gonna add a patch to it as well. I'm gonna release it like this. See if I can get people to use it, and then what I'm going to do is then fucking add functionality where you can have like hotkeys, and you can actually, because like Twitch has an API to like actually send markers, like you can create them, so do like a little like local hotkey thing, which would be pretty cool. But then on the website there's going to be this section where like you can go to this tool and like it'll like web host your shit, so like instead of having everything like local, it's like you can have like things hosted on the website. And like, let's say you wanted like, you know, like let's say you have like an editor or something like that, you can like go, like your editors can go in and like get your stream markers and shit like that without, you know, because like without you having to like send them the files manually, because this is what the stream markers look like. So essentially, when you go to the output folder, you have this, which is the EDL format. This is like an optional format you can export them to, because this is for like DaVinci Resolve. But then I just have it like in a CSV, which is the natural format that you download from Twitch when you actually download your markers. So very neat. So like essentially these will automatically download to the website and shit, and then all that. After getting a Logitech Pro X2 mouse, it's so quiet. When I click, I love it. Damn, dude, I have a Logitech G502. I've had this thing since like, I think 2018. It's going in. The mouse I had before this was like a Logitech, I think it was 602 or something like that. It was like a wireless one, and it was my favorite mouse that I ever had. But then one day the trigger inside of it that like clicks the button died, and it was devastating. I was sad. Me getting into Bootstrap lately? Oh hell yeah. Yeah, I have not done a website in quite some time, so I'm trying to refresh my mind on like the newest technologies. And yeah, it looks like we're going to be doing Next.js, because both AIs that I ran my planning through have both said that this would be around the best framework to use, which is kind of nice, because if you use Next.js, you can just use fucking Vercel to deploy it, which is chill. And they can use like cron jobs on Vercel and stuff. And never mind, got beta be landing at 11:55. Okay, so use VS Code and CodePen. Oh, nice. Yeah, usually I use VS Code too. That was like my main editor pretty much for like most of my developer life, other than like like Java Eclipse. But now I'm using Antigravity, which is the Google IDE with their like agentic coding and stuff in it, which has been pretty sick, not gonna lie. Got 4.6 Opus in it now too. Oh, fucking Captain blasting ears, and I was sleeping so well, man. I actually never. Oh shit, dude! Imagine you're sleeping on the plane. Well, I know you can't hear me, but talking to Chad. Dude, imagine you're sleeping on the plane, and then all of a sudden you just hear the fucking captain all like, holy shit, mayday, mayday, we're going down. And then like you're going through like some hyper turbulence, dude, as you're descending and shit, and this guy's just like fucking tripping everyone out, and then all of a sudden you just hear just trolling. Like it just fucks with everybody on the plane, dude. That would be crazy. All right, for the streaming tools hub, the mission marketing pages, an authentic app area, the subscription gating, server side webhooks, file exports, and traditional Twitch/YouTube embeds. Next.js is the single best framework default because it can unify SSR and SSG marketing needs with server capabilities in a one TypeScript code base. Okay, very nice. So it pretty much is like a framework that can literally do it all. I like that. Mature ecosystem for auth, including NextAuth, Auth.js, payment webhooks, and deployment on the mainstream serverless import. Dude, is this like getting fucking... What is Astro? Avoids forcing one framework to be perfect at both content first SSG and Sash dashboard with lots of interactivity. Across all options, your non-negotiables are not purely front-end. They're front-end plus runtime. Twitch OAuth and market creation requirements mean you need a secure server component that can store tokens and call Twitch APIs under the correct scopes. Twitch also requires domain verification for embeds via the parent parameter, and YouTube recommends specifying origin for iframe embeds, both affecting routing and CSP decisions. Bottom line recommendation, build the V1 as Next.js app router plus TypeScript so you can ship marketing plus authenticated tools and webhooks. Plus scheduled automation in one place. Deploy on Vercel for the fastest iteration, cron jobs plus functions, and optionally offload edge storage heavy concerns to Cloudflare later. Okay. What is Cloudflare? Is that a front end or a back end? Pretty sure it's a I want to say back end, but I could be wrong. Oh, it's not. It's time for both. Vercel and Cloudflare both provide premier edge computing platforms. Vercel focusing on an optimized, developer-friendly experience for Next.js. Okay. Superior, cost-effective, and secure global infrastructure. Edge-first application. Sorry, dude, I'm just like, I'm literally jumping between so much shit. Evaluation criteria and non-negotiable. I'll write this down. me just to search. Zephyr, Cloudflare, Flask, Fast API. So I just put some technologies down there, right here. Like these are the ones that I've seen, but I haven't really researched, so I'm not too sure. Rendering SEO, you want SSR, SSG. SSR, server-side rendering, generates HTML on the server for every request. Dynamic, frequently updated data. I guess, does our shit really fall under that? SSG pre-renders pages at build time, offering superior speed and performance for static content. See, that's pretty much what it's gonna be. Very interesting. So man, I see web dev stuff. Yeah, I'm just doing some research right now. I haven't done like a website in a long time, so I'm just kind of researching the new modern technologies, and then just figuring what I want to run my website on, essentially. Probably just gonna do it in Next.js and use Vercel to host the front end. Tailwind CS is just basic stuff, so I mean, I could try a different library that's like more unique or cooler, but I guess maybe just for the basic one, so just like V1, just try and get something out there as fast, not really as fast as possible, but you know what I mean, just something that works type shit. But so is web dev like your thing? Is that what you do? I'm well, because of layoffs, I'm not like working in the industry right now, but when I was, I'm a full stack developer. But I have more experience working with like desktop apps and more of like the back end shit than front end. Last time I did a website, I just did it in basic like just React, because back then React was like the new thing that everyone was going ham about. But now I see that there's just all these different kinds now, you know. I'm pretty sure Next.js is built off React, I'm pretty sure. Pretty sure that's, yeah, it's a React framework. Studied for full stack development. Funny enough, I'm an IT developer. Oh, I see. Primarily working with databases. Nice. Yeah, I did my fair share of IT work as well. IT's chill. I wonder, because obviously for software engineers and stuff nowadays, like if you're like doing coding, like you have like agents and shit nowadays that can help you code and help you like develop stuff a lot faster. Has AI touched your realm of stuff in the IT world? Like, is there like AI IT tools that can like help you set up IT shit faster nowadays, or? Nowadays, I feel like I feel like AI is creeping its way into like everywhere, you know? It's like everything is gonna have AI soon. Mohawk, it's like, I need a network built instead of having to go in and like, oh man, I don't even know what it's called anymore. Like, what? Oh, dude, what is that software? I remember when I was in college and I did networking, there was a software that like you go in and you code all the different like nodes and shit of the network. And oh my god, that stuff was tedious. And then you screw up one thing and it's just like the whole entire network doesn't work. And it's like, dude, no way. I bet you nowadays we're just gonna have IT like AI tools. They'll just be like, yo, make me a network with this configuration that talks to these nodes at these addresses, and then the thing's just gonna like put that shit all together for you. It's gonna be crazy. Go set up IT stuff, like I said, I primarily touch database, so I'm doing a lot of SQL. Yeah, that's what I mean. Is there is there like tools for that nowadays? Like, shit, what did I use to even do databases back in the day? Man, it was like an Oracle thing or something like that. It had like a tealish icon. Like, I don't even know, but like like, is there like AI tools where you can just be like tell it fields or something like that, and then it goes in and builds all the tables for you and all that shit? Kind of like if you like have like an AI agent and like an IDE, you can tell it to like scaffold a project for you. Like is there stuff like that in like for like databases nowadays? Because I honestly haven't messed with databases in a long time. Like a long time, probably like 7 or 8 years. I imagine it was AI tools for that stuff, but I'm in an enterprise system, so the AI would have no idea what's going on. Oh, I see. Yeah, I guess eventually maybe it'll be stuff like that. Because that's one good thing about Google's Antigravity here, is that it can actually, because it's built in to the IDE and it has context of your project, it can actually read all the files in your project and like get context of your project and like what you're trying to do. And that's pretty cool, because like last time I tried, like I'm like new to using the AI tools for like coding and stuff. Like I've only been doing it, like this is now day 12 or 13 now. I started at the beginning of the month of me doing like software development content and getting into the AI and everything, because before I was always just traditional coder, just doing everything by hand. And when I used AI in the past, like I think it was like a year and a half-ish ago, I used ChatGPT to try and help me code stuff, and it was okay, but it made like a lot of mistakes, and it wasn't very efficient. But nowadays, using shit like Opus and like the Codex, it's kind of crazy. Like it's actually getting pretty damn good, and like it's gone to the point where a lot of the stuff is like you can just make it do a lot of the code for you. And if you can like understand code and know how to code stuff, you can just like review it, see if it's doing its job properly, and then it's like literally coding like 20 times faster than you could as like a regular human, you know? Like there ain't no way I'm spawning like 500 lines of code in like fucking like 10 minutes or some shit, you know? Like so it's pretty cool. Enjoying it. But I keep getting sidetracked when I'm just trying to read. Holy shit, this is long, man. Dude, I didn't realize that this thing literally provided an entire fucking novel for us to read. Holy shit, bro. Holy shit. Oh, we've been streaming for 2 hours. Chat, what are we thinking? Maybe it's time for like a smoke angle break, considering I only have around 45 minutes left to stream. So, let's do that real quick. Let's, everyone take a little bit of a break, dude. It's 11:32 at night for my late night warriors, dude. Still up, still jamming. Get yourself a little bit of a snacky, a little bit of a drink. If you've been sitting at your desk for a long time like me, get up and stretch so you don't accumulate like blood clots and shit and possibly die. Because dying is not pog. Right, chat? See, the problem is I love chilling on stream and coding, which is weird because I literally just started doing it, like I said, like a couple weeks ago, pretty much now, almost. But I always thought that it would be like too boring. What? To pick her up at the airport? No, she hasn't even landed yet. Oh, okay. She said around 11. She lands at 11:55. But what was I talking about? Okay, my entire train of thought has just evaporated. But yeah, I always thought that like streaming, like software development shit, or like just me coding or like, you know, researching stuff would be like boring as fuck. But surprisingly enough, in the past like 2 weeks, the channel has grown more in 2 weeks than it has in like 2 months of doing like gaming content. So clearly, I was wrong about this assumption. But then again, when you think about it, there's probably a lot less people actually doing content like this, especially late at night like I do. So maybe we're just strategically playing to our strengths here and chilling in a category where there's not much competition. Because let's be real, dudes. Everyone wants to make a killing off playing fucking video games. Even though I've been doing it before. A lot of these motherfuckers did it, dude. They're stealing my vibe. I remember back in like 2011, I was releasing content, literally renting the laptops at high school during my 3rd and 4th period classes to upload YouTube videos. That shit was crazy. That was when I hit my first banger video when we got like 200,000 views on one of our Final Fantasy Online videos. That shit was crazy. And the funny thing too was that was also when I started entering college. So I actually like lost time and didn't really have enough time to make content after that point. So it was funny because like I released that video and then came back like a month later and I was like, oh shit, this video is getting a lot of views. And it was like, what if life wasn't so busy back then, dude? What if we were able to post more content more frequently, dude? It's like maybe we could have popped off and became one of these decent sized YouTubers. But it is what it is, dude. That's just thinking about possibilities and not reality. Same with Bitcoin, dude. I should have invested in Bitcoin when I was a fucking teenager, but I was poor and I was like, yo, I'm gonna spend what money I have on video games and going out with my friends, dude. But low-key at the same time, I also kind of thought that like, because back then the only thing that people really used Bitcoin for was like on the deep or the dark web and like buying drugs off of like Silk Road and shit. So it's like kind of I was just like, dude, this is just like gonna be a thing that only criminals use to do like criminal activities with it. And unfortunately I lost the gamble, dude. Although technically I was right back then. Like back then, like no people really used Bitcoin for anything other than like a conceptual currency and literally for, like I said, like doing illegal shit on the dark web because it wasn't like tracked to like bank accounts, you know, it was decentralized. But it is what it is, dude. Now we just gotta we gotta get rich off of vibe coding. Yes. Build apps at exponential speeds. Get a banger idea. Boom. Life is set. Y'all know how it is, chat. We just gotta keep working, dude. Keep grinding. I don't even want much in life, you know? It's like I always talk about it would be nice to be rich, but like realistically, the only reason why I want to be rich is so I can do stuff that can like help other people and like help the planet, dude. Like one thing I've always wanted to do, big dream of mine, is to like have a like an animal sanctuary. Not even just for like endangered species, but like literally just for like, you know, like, because I feel like a lot of areas nowadays as humans, we've kind of like destroyed a lot of the natural habitats, dude, and kind of fucked a lot of the animals. So it's like some of them are like, and then we just like straight up kill them because we're like, oh, they're invading our areas. But it's like, okay, well, technically we invaded their areas first and they got nowhere else to go, you know? It's like where the fuck, like if you cut down the forest and you build houses in it, it's like, well, where do you expect the animals to go? You know, there's only so much forest for them to chill in. Like, so I don't know, there's like a lot of things like it's like, you know, stray dogs and cats and stuff, but I'm also talking about like big animals, you know? and like doing research for like animal like conservation and stuff like that. I don't know, when I grew up as a kid, I watched like a lot of stuff like Steve Irwin, like Jane Goodall, like people like that. So I guess one could say I also have had a lot of pets and stuff growing up and tend to get along better with animals than I actually do humans. So would be nice to be able to do something to give back to the animal homies, you know? I also want to like, you know, just do shit like this where I'm like making, you know, streamer tools to like help help out like, you know, streamers and video editors and all that stuff to make their lives easier. I'd pretty much just like open companies and shit that like provide some kind of use to society to make society better rather than worse, because I feel like a lot of stuff nowadays is just kind of degraded things. Like a lot of people just kind of do stuff because they want like they have like an ulterior motive behind it, you know, where it's like personal gain or something like that. Um, but for me, it's just like I'm just chilling, dude. As long as my needs are met in life, like I'm good, dude. I don't need like expensive ass cars, like a big huge mansion house, like all these like crazy material goods, you know? It's like I'd rather like invest my abundance back into making the world a better place type shit. Anyways, I'm gonna go smoke and then we'll continue reading this novel, dudes. BRB. All right. We got about 20 minutes left of stream. So let's see how much of this we can read in 20 minutes. Should hopefully be able to get all through it, Chad. Jesus Christ. All right, you want SSR, SSG for marketing pages and tool landing pages. Oh yeah, let me okay. Remember to do SSR, SSG will also reduce the temptation to ship a single page app. Feel slower, less discoverable. SEO specifics are general web practice. SSR capabilities grounding is framework / runtime docs cited below. Authenticated dashboard plus entitlement subscription gating must enforce a server side, not just by hiding UI. That implies server rendered or server validation routes plus a durable entitlement check on every privileged action. Marker export generation, automation rules, premium tool access. Stripe's documentation emphasizes webhook-driven state updates for subscriptions, which naturally pairs well with server endpoints in your framework / runtime. Server endpoints for webhooks and third-party APIs. You need endpoints for Stripe, Twitch OAuth callbacks, and any internal APIs for tools. Next.js route handlers are explicitly designed to create per route request handlers using standard web request response. Background jobs automation. If you evolve from a dashboard plus download tray app to server automation plus event sub, you'll need scheduled jobs and event driven jobs. For cron jobs and Cloudflare worker con jobs are two commonly used scheduling primitives. Okay. So that's pretty much what we already got before. So we can use these to do the event sub API calls where it's like, oh, stream has ended, get markers, you know? File storage or exports. Marker exports and tool artifacts typically belong in object storage. Amazon S3 is the canonical baseline. Cloudflare R2 provides an S3 compatible API as an egress fee avoiding option. What the fuck is egress? What the fuck does that even mean? Embeds and browser security constraints. Twitch embeds require the parent parameter for domain verification. YouTube iframe embeds require the origin parameter. These combined with CSP and iframe policy decisions you want to make early to prevent regression and to keep embeds from breaking across environments. Okay. TypeScript plus ecosystem leverage. Specifically want strong TypeScript support and a strong ecosystem for auth parent UI. React is a foundational ecosystem driver and is a common base for Next.js, Auth.js, and NextAuth. Okay. Dude, my mustache is fucking bothering me. Framework options analysis. Below are 5 modern options. Each is assessed against your needs. Next.js recommended defaults. Full stack React framework app router that supports server and direct components and provides built-in surface area via route handlers and server agents. Strengths. Universally well suited for the marketing plus SaaS dashboard hybrid because it can render marketing web pages. Also hosting authenticated endpoints and web hosts in the same project. Landed and still coding. Well, that's fine. Oh wait, you can actually hear me now? Well, like, well, are you still on the plane? Or are you, yeah, see, so you still have to go through security. It takes me 10 minutes to drive to the airport. It'll probably take you like 20 to 30 minutes to get through everything. So I was like gonna leave at 12 and get to the airport by like 12:10, 12:15ish. That was the plan. Okay. All right, then I'll wrap up here. Oh yeah, you have checked luggage. Oh yeah, that shit took forever. Like that, like we were all like when I flew down back to Ottawa, like, dude, our like the whole entire plane was just sitting there waiting for our luggage. These motherfuckers are slow. So Vercel, we kind of just skipped all that shit. So Next.js. Lower 5 modern options. Next.js suited for the marketing, blah blah. Straightforward webhook endpoints, general APIs, and server actions provided server execute mutations behind forms actions, useful for dashboard settings and tool configuration. The auth story is strong. Next.js own leading material uses NextAuth.js for authentication, and Auth.js positions itself as a modern authentication layer for NextAuth version 5 plus and beyond. That's directly relevant for Twitch OAuth flows because you need a reliable callback handler and secure token storage patterns. Weakness, the app router model introduces architectural complexity, servers versus cloud components, caching behavior, streaming, etc. This can slow teams down unless you define conventions early, where server logic lives, how you validate inputs, how you handle caching and revalidation. It is a well-known engineering trade-off. The core server capabilities exist claim is grounded in Next.js docs. Suitability, marketing pages, excellent SSR, SSG patterns, broadly used and well supported, authenticated app /dashboard, Excellent build for this. Real-time edge features, good if hosted on edge-capable platforms. Vercel documents, edge runtime constraints and streaming limitations, which are relevant if you push work to edge functions. Background jobs, webhooks, strong. Road handlers cover webhooks. Vercel cron jobs integrate cleanly with the functions invoked. Okay. Strong TypeScript ecosystem. Vercel is the path of least resistance. Okay, then we got Remix, alternative web standards first SSR apps, says route-based data, loading mutual patterns, and leads into web standards like request response, high-level characterization, route common usage patterns. From our form plus data workflow heavy. Marketing pages, very good for this. A Svelte kit, high performance UX with a smaller JS footprint, modern full stack framework built around Svelte, supporting SSR and server-side endpoints. Based apps often achieve excellent runtime performance and developer ergonomics for highly interactive dashboards. Your tool hub includes many interactive components. Compared to the React ecosystem, you may find fewer drop-in SaaS building blocks and may need to choose from a smaller but still healthy ecosystem. Okay, probably not then. Okay, and then there's this Astro one. Best-in-class marketing performance. App area usually needs a partner framework. Content forward framework designed to ship minimal client-side JavaScript by default, often using an islands method. Interactive components when needed. High level, no official Astro docs for retrieval in the session. Oh, GG. Astro's great if you care about marketing performance, landing pages, docs, SEO pages, because it encourages minimal JS and isolates interactivity. Very fast public site with excellent lighthouse outcomes. Excellent, mixed, good, handled by other shit. Okay. So this is like, when it says marketing pages, I guess that just, like, I'm not really marketing shit though. Well, I guess I would have the subscription, but you know what I mean. Newer stack framework in a solid ecosystem. Its value proposition is highly efficient reactivity, potentially fast clients. Client experiences. If you anticipate extremely interactive tools, which I won't. Ecosystem maturity is the biggest risk. Yeah, see, I'd rather have like an ecosystem that's more like established. Hosting and development recommendations for your particular mix. Vercel centric. Best fit for, well, this is for hosting. Netlify and self-host both can work well for SSR, SSV frameworks, and webhooks. Your day-to-day operational experience will depend on A, how background jobs are scheduled, and B, how server endpoints scale and stay observable. If you self-host, you gain control but take on more ongoing ops. I'll probably just go with like Vercel if we're using Next.js, or Cloudflare if we're not. This felt kit seems like it would be a good secondary. Oh, there's even more. Less curve, or learning curve. Background jobs, webhooks, red handlers, cron jobs integrate extremely well. Okay, that's pretty much the main thing for the markers thing. So for our markers app, very strong use, Stripe integration pattern forward. Okay, yeah, so it's pretty much a fucking Next.js angle, dude. And a svelte kit would be a secondary. Okay. Well, my dudes, looks like we got that. We got Next.js, Vercel. We gotta figure out some of the back end, although I'm pretty sure Next.js is gonna take care of most of the back end too. But yeah, that's cool. We'll probably use Tailwind CSS for the the CSS. But that's chill. So we pretty much have our tech stack ready. Fuck yeah. But anyways, my dudes, I did say it was going to be a short stream. We got 2.5 hours. That's pretty good. I might be back later tonight. We'll see how the night goes. Got to go pick up the little girlfriend from the airport. So you already know what it is. Don't want to be late for that. Don't want to make the missus mad when she's coming down on Valentine's, you know. Boom. I appreciate each and every one of you that has spent some time with me today, continuing our work so that I can make tools that help y'all, fellow content creators. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Remember to subscribe to the YouTube, follow the Twitch, the Twitter, the Kick, so that you can stay up to date with when I release content both on and off stream. I appreciate y'all. I hope y'all have an amazing night. If I don't see you later tonight, peace out and have a good one, everyone.